Good morning, Visalia. First, welcome to the Daily Devo. This week we've been talking about emotions, and I know, like, for myself, sometimes it's hard to deal with hard emotions, but it's easy to deal with easy emotions, right? Like, I love to have joy and I love to be filled with happiness, but when it comes to grief and sadness, that's a little hard to wrestle with. But in Ecclesiastes 3 verse 4, Solomon is talking about that there is a time for everything, and in that verse 4 it says, there's a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance. And so there is a time for every emotion in our lives. We're not supposed to be caught up in it, right? We're not supposed to be caught up in too much grief to slip into despair, but there is a time for us to grieve. There's a time for us to endure sadness. And so I just want to encourage you that if you're walking through a season of grief, if you're walking through a season of sadness, that doesn't make you any less Christian or faithful. In fact, God gave us emotions for a reason. And so if you're walking through grief, allow yourself to grieve. But in due time, there will be a time, again, where you can laugh, where you can dance, and where you can be filled with God's joy. And so I hope that encourages you. I hope you have a great week, and we are praying for you as well if you are walking through a season of sadness. But with that, we love you. Have a great week.